Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 4 of Rakudai Kishi no Cavalry, and pretty much this episode, it was all about, his Iki's first battle, his first official battle is what it is. And we get a little bit of Stella fighting, barely really a fight, is she pretty much intimidated the guy and the guy just surrendered. And then after, it's pretty much just all Iki. And you can see that it's pretty much just showing how nervous he is the whole time. We see Alice trying to give him advice and everything. It seems like Alice is the kind of person that, like, it looks like throughout this series, probably going to be giving him advice all the time, because that was some pretty good advice. Well, not really advice. It was pretty much telling him what's going on with Iki and everything, and this screaming in his head. He does get it right before. It's him, like he's been through so much pain, gotten so strong to get to this point, and when it came to it, he was super nervous that he didn't see that all he had to do was one thing to beat what's his name, Kirihara, but he didn't see that because he was so nervous. He was so focused on one thing that he wasn't focused on anything else, and you could see it throughout the battle. He was so focused on trying to figure out where the arrows were coming from, and at first it looked like it was working, but then actually no, the guy was ready to stop him. He changed his style up, and it was like practically impossible, and he's just getting hit. And this episode's all about seeing Iki from a weak point, from being nervous throughout the whole time. He was just nervous, and he wasn't thinking straight until finally, at this point, he's about to die, or not. Well, yeah, the guy was gonna kill him, kind of thing, and he was having everyone, the whole crowd, and this is like a huge crowd, start teasing him. Ha ha, worst one. He can't do anything. He thinks he can graduate. He can win the whole tournament. Ha ha ha. All that kind of stuff, and it's like tormenting him, and he's just completely given up on the ground until finally, Stella has stood up, yells out, pretty much telling him to get up, stop being like this, all that kind of stuff, motivating him, and he finally gets up for her. And finally, like that part from there on he was so badass, just like ting, 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 scaring the guy being acting like, he's always better than everyone, and all of a sudden now he's scared, running away the whole time. And like that last ending part when he stabbed the sword right in front of him, like even cut his nose a little, and the guy was just so scared he just passed out right there. It was like, oh man, that's my homie. Iki was such a badass. Like at first, of course, he was nervous, and he pretty much gave up, and then right when he came back to it because of Stella, whole totally different Iki. And then of course after the fight, he won and everything. Also, we learn of another teacher, Nene Sensei, and it seems like we've seen her before, like I think the first mock battle that he had with Stella, and she's obviously interested in Iki and everything, and something about something steel. His technique is really good. Like that's like the whole thing I was like so interested on before, is his technique on how he can interpret everything, like the tone of his voice, where the guy is, the emotions in it, and all this kind of stuff to convey where the arrow would be. What would he do? He would lie, and it would switch it up, and so he was able to stop it and block it, and all this kind of stuff, showing how strong he is, how like crazy his skill is. And then of course right at the end, he does fall down hurt, passes out, and then we get a super sweet cute moment. Him and Stella, pretty much, they finally confess to each other that they like each other, have this really cute moment with, like, the music just was perfect for it, the flower petals flying all over the place. It was just such a cute, and like it was a really good ending to the episode. Like I really liked it, like the starry night and everything. It was a really good ending. And yeah, that was pretty much the episode. Half of the episode it was kind of a slow start, but it was pretty much showing how nervous he was, that it was he finally gets his chance at his first official match, and you can see how nervous it was and how it affected him going into this battle and everything. And then you see him finally rise up because of Stella, and finally able to fight the guy, and able to show that he is strong and he can beat these people. And this episode, like after that, was pretty much just like the connection and relationship between him and Stella has grown even stronger and everything, and they pretty much announced that they're gonna, face each other off in the finals, which is probably what's going to happen. Maybe no, it's probably going to happen them two in the finals, and that's kind of like what's going to happen. Like we're going to get more episodes on them fighting and everything, and their relationship getting more and more. And honestly, I can't wait to see what they have in store for us in the next episodes. I'm not too sure what's going to happen next, because I know his whole thing is he wants to win. So are we just going to be seeing like a couple episodes him fighting new people, trying to figure out new things? How is the relationship between him and his sister now? Because his sister looked like she obviously gave, because of what Stella did. She let Stella have her time with him and everything. And I'm wondering, is there gonna be more of a relationship with him and his sister? And is there anyone else coming in later? I don't know. There's a lot of questions that I have, and I don't really know what's gonna happen, because it literally just, this is like pretty much like kind of the ending of an arc. It seems like, it feels. And yeah, that's all I really got to say, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And yeah, that's all I got to say. Can't wait for the next episode. Really good episode this week. So hopefully another good one next week. And yeah, till next time, guys. See ya.